Alright, what is up, guys? We are back with Nanatsu no Taizai, chapter 243. No idea what this chapter is called. Um, the Sins got disbanded last chapter, which is insane to think about. That's weird. Weirdly enough, that's something I never even, like, a thought that never even crossed my mind for um, Taizai. I just, like, sure, we've had people leave the group, like Bon and King, but never once in my mind would I ever think that the actual group itself would be disbanded at some point in the story, which is really cool. I really like that. Um, I'm thinking pretty soon there has to be a time skip pretty soon, man. It has to be. But yeah, let's just see what happens. Anyway, as of today, the seven deadly sins are disbanded. Captain, do you have any idea what you're saying? Captain, say something. You're not serious, right? And what is this surefire method to be able to save Elizabeth? Meliodas, you can't possibly mean myself will shall become the Demon King. How's that gonna like? Okay, so then obviously just him killing the current Demon King, then he will get the title. I'm guessing. Um, and then we do know that the Demon King and well, the Supreme Deity, right? Like they were the ones who put the curses on both Meliodas and Elizabeth. So I'm guessing Meliodas becomes the new Demon King. He can reverse that somehow, or he can put like a different curse on Elizabeth or something. I don't know. Um, so you, what kind of crazy crap are you spewing? Become the Demon King? My fat pork rump. Hawk, listen up. You're the captain of the strongest knights in the land, the seven deadly sins, and the owner of the worst inn serving the worst food anywhere, the Boar's Hat. Did you think I hadn't noticed, that I hadn't realized? It must have been a joy peering in, watching over our suffering, wasn't it? Demon King. What? What? I'm like shook right now. Like, what the hell? What? Master, tell this to Gowther for me as well. That the days I had spent with you weren't all bad. Meliodas, stop this. You can't make a stupid decision like this for my sake. Let's go, Chandler. As you wish, young master. This is unbelievable. We will talk about Hawk after this chapter. We will definitely talk about him. Oh, god damn it. What the hell is the captain thinking? What the hell is the captain thinking? He's still suffering the effects of the Demon King stealing his emotions in Purgatory. Regardless, we can't let those two go away like this. For a second there, I could have sworn that he called me Demon King. Are you sure you weren't just imagining it? Well, he probably just meant that my strength is Demon King class. Sir Hawk, may I? And yeah, Merlin was the only one who looked, like, shocked. Everyone else, like, it didn't even show anybody else's faces. Um, yeah, so let's see what Merlin does. May you what? The voice I heard when Escanor and the captain were fighting. That's it. Just one more step. How interesting. Sir Hawk, you are connected to Purgatory. What? Let me turn my light on really quick. See if that helps with the lighting. Yeah, it's a little better. All right. Okay, so Hawk is connected to Purgatory. Okay, let's roll with that. Um, or to be more precise, Sir Hawk, you are a gateway connecting this world to Purgatory. Me connected to Purgatory? What? How? I'm not entirely sure, but I do have an idea. The Demon King has been coming through your eyes for a long time. To keep watch over the captain. Interesting. Um, if that's true, then we can travel to Purgatory through Hawk and take back the captain's emotions from the Demon King, right? That's a great idea. That'd be I think that's a really cool arc, man. If we have all the sins minus Meliodas go to Purgatory, but then again, like them going up against the Demon King to steal Meliodas' emotions back, like that sounds impossible, right? Because they weren't able to take out Chandler. You would think the Demon King is going to be impossibly even stronger than that. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's going to be that's going to work out in their favor. But I still think it would be a really really cool premise for like a little mini arc or something. Um, so that's a great idea. Great thinking, Diane. Yay! Pet me, praise me. Unfortunately, that is impossible. Why? The captain is a exception due to being cursed, but apart from him, I know of only one person that has ever gone to purgatory and made it back alive. Just one person. But there has been one, right? My father was the elder sage and chief of the capital. Dude, fucking Merlin backstory. I'm so hyped right now, man. Alright, so during his research, he had discovered a way through a doorway to purgatory, and he was able to step foot inside and return though for just 1 minute. So he discovered a way through a doorway to purgatory, and wait, sorry, Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, so he discovered a doorway to purgatory, and he was able to step foot inside and return for just 1 minute. Alright, so he was only able to, like, go inside purgatory for 1 minute. You know, that doesn't help us at all, right? And that mere minute reduced him to an invalid. Fuck. In just a minute? Okay, what can Bond be useful in this situation? Like, he is immortal, right? So, like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think, like, all right. So obviously, nobody can step through purgatory, right? Like, you could cross out that idea of ever happening. Nobody can go through purgatory except for Meliodas, right? But I'm wondering if Bond, since he's immortal, sure he might look like that, but wouldn't his body like kind of like regenerate or whatever since he is immortal? Like, I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think if my little idea like turns out to be, I hope it is true. Like that Bond could do this, because I think this would be really cool for him to do something important. You know. Um, anyway, he continued muttering on and on, almost incoherently, about purgatory until his death. And look at little Merlin there, dude. She doesn't even care. She doesn't even care that her dad is just like an idiot, like looking like an idiot, and just like drooling on himself. Yeah, like she's just like her eyes are just like so low. She's like whatever. Anyway, that place. The air there mixed with the most scorching heat and blistering unbearable cold, and the earth is deathly toxic. It destroys the flesh of the living. Space-time itself is warped there so that the passing of 1 minute could change into that of a year. The souls of the dead are devoured like carrion everywhere. All manner of perception is lost. The only thing you can rely on is your sixth sense. It is a land of chaos run rampant by the mutilated souls of the lost and purgatory monsters seeking their prey. In a hell like that, where we've no idea where the captain's emotions could be, how do you expect to find them? Unless you forget that the one that holds his emotions captive is the Demon King himself. Very true. What we are up against here is just far too evil, too terrible. Give it up. But it can't be. Even if you say give up, then what should we do? There we go. I'll go. There you go, Bond. Bond? After all, I am immortal. Have you been listening to a word I've said? You may be immortal, but your soul is still the same as any other humans. Even if you did go, you have no guarantee that you would ever be able to find the captain's emotions. To find the captain's emotions, or even if you do, that you'll be able to reclaim them. And even if you do, you've no way to be sure you can even make it back here. At the best, you'd wind up joining in the march of the dead passing on. Guys, I'm sorry that this video is like so dark. I don't know why. I don't know, it's weird. Whatever. Anyway, it's like really annoying me, so I'm sorry I keep going back to it. Anyway, perhaps so. It's just as Merlin says. And if the worst should happen to you, then what would become of Elaine? Let's all of us think of another way together, okay? Please let me do this. I want to save my best friend with my own hands. Even if I can't do that, there's no way I can protect the woman I'm head over heels for, can I? I swear I'll return. Until then, I'm leaving Elaine in your hands. I find it really interesting that, I mean, who said it? King said, I think it was King. Yeah, he said what would happen to Elaine, right? Um, I just find it interesting that Bond, like, he wants to save like his best friend, like he's prioritizing that over like Elaine right now. I think that's really really cool. Um, that he wants to save his best friend. Even if I already read that. I swear I'll return. Until then, I'm leaving Elaine in your hands. Bond, you're such a fool. There really is no guarantee for any of this. But I have no other ideas. Sis does not have much time left until her curse activates. Hey Bond, what is it, Master? Make sure you come back alright. I won't be able to eat delicious scraps anymore without you. Don't worry. And there he goes. Wait, what's happening? Oh, okay. I was like, did his body get left in like where everybody is? But okay, he's like falling through purgatory right now. I can't feel the ground. Am I floating? No, I'm falling. This is purgatory. Wait for me, Captain. Jesus Christ, dude. His greed will never be abandoned. The curtain rises on the trial to rescue his best friend, Meliodas. Chapter 244, The Chosen Princess. So is that really, really greed? I'm trying to think, like, is Bond's greed that he wants to save his best friend? Like, so is that really greed? I mean, I guess, right? Um, yeah, it's pretty cool, like, seeing his greed, like, push him to do this, you know what I'm trying to say? I think that's really, really cool. Um, so yeah, man, he's just like, he's not floating, he's just falling. So like, it's purgatory. Like, I mean, obviously he's going to land on something like eventually, right? Um, but I think it's really really cool that he's just kind of like floating or like falling like aimlessly right now, in purgatory. I'm really excited for this, man. Like just the idea of like purgatory and like Tartaros and like the underworld and things like that. Always I find like super fascinating. Like just learning about those stuff and like especially with like Greek mythology. I really really enjoy when anime, just books or video games, kind of touch on some of those things. So I'm really, because there's so much you can do with just the idea of purgatory and a person just wandering through hell. Like you can do so much with that. So I'm excited to see, what does that mean for Bond and his character? Like what kind of things will he see down there? Just it's like an endless possibilities, honestly. Um, yeah, I'm really interested to see what he's going to encounter down there. Um, because there's a lot of things that like they can kind of they can kind of hit him like emotionally, you know what I mean? Like he could see some things down there about Elaine maybe. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, there's just so like the possibilities are endless. I feel like to do something really really compelling here. Um, but yeah, I'm excited, and the fact that it's just Bond, like this is what we've all been asking for. Like, sure, this isn't the power up that I think everybody wants, but this is like a Bond focused like mini arc, and that's really really cool. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Really really cool. I'm excited, really excited for what's coming up next, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.